Hey, it's Richard Geller here, coming to you from Mexico. Got another tip for you. This is about the BPO, the broker price opinion, and how it all fits in. The biggest reason that short sales get declined by the lenders has to do with valuation. The lenders feel that your buyer is not paying enough, so they don't feel that the purchase agreement you have reflects true value, or at least reflects enough of a value for them, so they think they can get a better deal. And by the way, the second reason short sales don't work out is that the lack of follow-up and follow-through on the part of the negotiation, the part of the person submitting the package. You just have to follow up and follow up. It's very tedious, but you just can't follow up too much or too effectively. But right now, let's talk about the first reason that lenders turn down short sales, which is the valuation issue. What the lender does is they have to have someone who has their eyes and ears for them. They have to send out someone who's going to be their eyes and ears. Generally, it's a broker. They pay a broker to come out and do a broker's price opinion, which is kind of like an appraisal, but it's a bit more realistic and quick and cheap. And then the broker is going to let the lender know what they think that property will sell for. And the lender is going to use that BPO as their eyes and ears. They're going to use that broker as their eyes and ears, and they're going to use that to determine if your offer is good enough. So if a BPO comes in at, let's say, $200,000, the lender may not approve an offer for $100,000. But they may go as low as 80 or 85% of the BPO. Nowadays, they may even go 75% in some areas, but typically 80 or 85%. So if the BPO comes in at $160,000 in the case of a $200,000 house, I'm sorry, if the BPO comes in at $200,000 and your offer is for $160,000, they may accept that because that's below the BPO, but it's not totally giving the house away. And so that's really the name of the game in short sales. This is it. This is the secret, okay, is doing your own BPO when you submit a deal for a short sale. Do not submit a deal without your own BPO. And when you do a BPO, make sure you use the methods that I give you, the low-bow methods, to get a very low BPO. Because there are systems and methods of this that if you do them, they're just tricks, basically. If you do the tricks, you're going to get a much lower BPO. And chances are about 3 out of 4 times you're going to be able to convince the lender that the house is worth much, much less. And you're going to be able to make a much, much better deal. And that way, if you can sell the house in a 9-day sale, you can sell it quickly. You're not being held up by an unrealistically high price by the lender expecting more than the house is really worth. And if you're a principal doing a short sale flip, hey, that's margin for you. You can get, who knows, 10, 15% margin. That's pretty darn good. So I just can't stress this enough. The secret of the whole short sale process is the valuation, convincing the lender that your valuation is a fair one, and that means a very low BPO. This is Richard Geller. If you are watching this on my website and you've joined my list, fantastic. I've got all kinds of tips for you. If you haven't joined the list already, just fill in your name and email. I'll never share your name with anyone, and you'll be on my list and you'll get my emails every day. You can always unsubscribe whenever you want. I don't know why you'd want to. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you.